That's really just information, man. It's not even got nothing to do with having all the money. It's just understand being.
They're using that information. I guarantee they know that's what you're telling me.
And
no question about it.
This is why I learned how the Rothschilds got so big.
Of course.
We thought they was just stealing shit, ripping. No.
Yeah.
The very first Rothschild, all right, literally was poor and broke as hell. Literally was coin changer. Yeah. Coin trader, I mean. All right, so literally in Germany, all right, living in the ghettos, trading coins. He was the only one that understood this information, understood trading. So he basically get a position of they needed him around because you knew more than what we knew. So basically he got drafted by the prince, meaning to be his right-hand man because, yeah, you poor, but you know this numbers over here. Yeah. So that's how he literally made his moves around, literally got this understanding from connections. It wasn't from stealing. It was literally from understanding banking. Information. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it's always been. And when you understand banking, it's like you're not worrying about jobs. You're not worried about income. You know, you're not worried about a bill. Right. Because when you understand the security interest, you understand, okay, cool, I can leverage this. And if they don't let me leverage this, this is security fraud. And I know I have to know how to sue for security fraud.
Yeah, you got to know that.
Got to.
Yeah, because speaking of I think it was Rothschilds or the Bilderbergs, whatever it was a guy in Malibu that died. Like, and they went to his house. Said he had every single car in there. And no one knew him. Like, he never was talking to nobody. He ended up dying because I guess the smoke, whatever, in his crib. He never talked to nobody, nothing like that. They thought it was a regular house. They go in his house. He had, like, I'm saying, like 20 cars in there, all type of bread. There's an old motherfucker in there chilling. Come to find out he was a ancestor or whatever it is of the Rothschilds. Just right there in the cut on a cool. Like, it's what I'm saying. So these people are hidden right amongst us.
Yeah, for sure.
That you wouldn't even know unless you got that information, unless you networking and they give it to you. So these people are here. There's no question about it.
I heard Warren Buffett say this. Yeah. Warren Buffett said every debt he turns it into a credit.
Of course he does.
When he said that, I didn't know what he was saying, but now I know exactly.
Now you know exactly what he's saying.
Because the public debt, yeah, there's a public debt, but there's a private credit. You have to accept the public debt to use the private credit. When we don't accept the public debt, when we go pay the public debt, that's an issue. Like, that's not.
So that's why he don't be tripping and have his money just sitting in the stock to slow money, because he know that the one that he really getting the bag from is over here. And so he's playing with this.
Yes, for sure. Now all you gotta remember, everything is digital. Everything is credit. It ain't like he's got 300 billion pieces of paper stacked. Like, it's all on
keep
credit.
It like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Just trading books.
Yeah, I don't want to touch it. It's right there.
Trading books.
Damn. Because I saw another guy too talk about insurance. I got into that too when I first got a good amount of money, and I was figuring out on the fly, though, because I heard about it and I went and did it. Like, if you put a large amount of money in your insurance, you could borrow against your insurance like your own bank.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, or you could put a whole bunch in there and you get your interest every month. You know what I'm saying? For you, I think it's like the magic number is 10 million, then it's 25 million. That if you do that, you basically get 100,000 a month the rest of your damn life. You get to 25 million, it's like 200 something.
Now ask yourself this: who's the one that's creating the threshold?
Right.
Because they're the one, if the account managers, meaning the banks, is the one saying, or the insurance company, is saying, oh, well, you will get 100,000 a month. What are they getting? What are they holding? What's the escrow?
So if they can hold your money and give you this interest off top, so what are they making though?
Man, for sure.
Because they'll tell you, okay, this makes 8% a year. Okay, so that's my money making. What the f are you making though?
Exactly, and they're not going to tell you because we have this things called bank secrets. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you don't ask, they don't tell. Now, they got to give you disclosures, but if you don't ask, it's like it's like out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to tell you this. I have a client, literally was in the military. Yeah. He got his retirement. He was only getting like, I want to say 60% of his retirement. Because if anybody didn't understand about retiring in the military, you know, sometimes they dock it depending on what you done did in the military. You only get a certain percentage of your retirement. I'm like, what? Like, that don't even sound right.
That sounds disrespectful.
All right, literally, we went and claimed his full 100% retirement, and that's what he's getting now.
Tough.
All right, because again, how do we do it? We claim the security interest. Remember, the banks or the retirement companies or the insurance companies, they're acting like the creditors. They're acting like the ones that's got the money. If you don't say nothing, it's like giving somebody your money and you leave out of town. And they're going to ball. You don't act like they...
my money.
Until you come back and say, all right...
Driving your car around there, that's my car.
Exactly. But that's not... We're not doing that.
No, we ain't doing that.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
That's the big issue.
Wow. Like I said, it's information that's right in front of our faces. We just never read it or never looked at it. Yeah. So for you to pull it out here, it's like, man, this is what they need to know because we have access to this. We have the information now, and we got the go-to guy, man. How can I get in contact with you?
All right, I'm at Mansa 888 on Instagram. Okay, on YouTube, you can find me at Hood Consumer Advisor. All right, now for those that's hearing that word hood, don't think it's ratchet, don't think it's ghetto. Again, it stands for helping ourselves overcome debt. All right, because when we can overcome debt, we can start learning credit. All right, not credit scores, not leveraging a credit score, a credit report. We're leveraging security interests.
Crazy.
All right, different level. All right, but you can find me there. Some of the service that we have, we literally help folks with their mortgages, with their car contracts, help build trust. All right, and literally we have mentorships. Again, we don't want to be a company that just does it for people.
Yeah.
All right, we want to actually show you the documents we're using. All right, so you can go teach your family because we don't want you to come back. Okay, I got a house. All right, let me get a car now. All right, let me get it. Like, no, you got the recipe. You do it for you. All right, now because your family gonna listen to you before they listen to me.
For sure.
You know,
they can build off that.
Man, for sure. They see me, them call scammer, he talk to you, know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much. I'd rather work with you. You be the pioneer of your family.
Don't keep passing me on, brother. I got to break this barrier down every single time.
Sure.
But I broke it with you, you break it with them because they can't trust in you. Nah, that's dope, though. And I see you be like doing seminars. You be doing your Zooms online and everything like that, too. So you really hands-on with it.
For sure.
And you've been doing it for how long?
I've been doing it for 5 years now. My very first class we did in Miami, it was 281 people.
Crazy.
You know, so it was crazy having people come from Canada. And again, I didn't realize how big it was. You know, like I'm just coming in, like I'm thinking people in Florida come. It's people coming from California, people come from Missouri, Seattle. So I remember being in the class, say, hey, everybody raise your hand if you from a different state. Call your states out. We had at least 35 different states in there.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? And it had Canada, so we literally international. You know, having people from UK call us and ask us, hey, can we do these laws over here? And I try to tell them, like, hold on now. We got our Constitution is ours, but they have a Constitution too. The crazy thing is, this is a global thing.
They all in on it, man.
It's a one world order. That's what it is.
Come on, man.
Man, I started saying, I was like, man, this stuff ain't scary.
They meet up. They do it. The World Summits, the Bohemian Groves and all that. Why are y'all together?
The UK has a bill of exchange. Australia has a bill of exchange. Different countries in Africa has a bill of exchange.
No question about it.
Man,
it's there, you know, and it's like we see it, we hear it. But they want us slow. They want us dumb. Yeah. That's why they got you sugared up. They got you drugged up. Sure. They got you wrapped up. Sure. You know what I'm saying? They got you Instagrammed up. They got you, you know what I mean? I robot up. They turn it up to keep, because you got to think about it, right? The smarter we got with credit and learning all this, all of a sudden we got so many distractions now.
For sure.
You think they bend and have all these accesses to distract us? They seen us turning up, getting smarter. Let me throw some more to make them dumber.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying about that.
Let me ChatGPT, put the robots, just get TikTok out. Now it just get you everywhere.
Yeah,
because y'all get a little too smart, especially you blacks. So, you turned up a little too fast.
People learning credit. People learning.
You see what I'm saying? They ain't selling the drugs no more. Oh, and then the drugs that the white folks been on, that's turning up. The meth and the pills. They ain't smoking crack no more. They ain't selling kilos no more.
You want me to tell them how I beat my case?
We want to hear it, brother.
I had a distribution of marijuana charge and a loaded pistol charge.
Okay.
All right, literally.
Even that too. Now the weed, you can smoke weed now. Watch your high. But go ahead, man.
So I'm in South Carolina at the time. At the time, I didn't have no tags on my cars. And I was one of them people like, man, I don't need no tag to travel. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I get pulled over, and mother of my kid with me at the time. I get pulled over. At the time, I have a quarter pound of weed on me, loaded pistols in the car. Now, in my mind, it's not for sale. You know, it's personal. You know, so
always.
But I get pulled over.
Personal and protection,
yeah,
both.
for sure. So, but the cop pulled me over. He smelled the marijuana. I let him know to get his supervisor. Supervisor comes, basically confirms what the cop was saying. So as I get out, I understand that they have body cams.
Of course.
Okay. Because when I tell y'all a story, y'all might not believe, and I got validation because I recorded it.
Come on, champ.
All right, so literally, I get taken out the car. I tell all the officers to come forward. All right, you know, they was on. I tell them to come forward because I need their cameras on me.
Yeah,
I need to let them know, like, hey, I don't consent to any searches or seizures. All right, I haven't committed no crimes. All right, so basically let them know before they search my car. Yes. I know they about to tear my car up.
Can't wait.
All right, so as soon as they start searching and stuff, you know, they pulling everything out, putting it on the top of the car, like, oh, what do we have here? You know,
party time.
Party time. All right, so putting it on the top of the car. Put me in handcuffs. He said, so you want to talk about this? I said, well, I already told you that I don't consent to any search or seizures. All right, so any exhibits that you pulling out the car, I have no knowledge of. All right, because I'm not a part of this right now. I've literally excluded myself.
From the whole situation.
You see, from the whole by law, you see what I'm saying? But not physically, you know what I'm saying? But by law, like, listen, I'm not a part of this, meaning anything you find, I have no understanding of it.
I gave you no, that's it.
All right, so he thought I was a smart ass. So he said, you want to be a smart ass? You want to have court right here? I said, yeah, I do. I never heard a cop say this before, the supervisor. He said, so let's have court right here. He said, what is this right here? He said, that's why I told him, I said, well, if this comes from the initial stop that I did not consent to, I have no understanding. He put that to the side. He pulls the gun. What is this?
Yeah.
I tell him again, that that's just like Exhibit A. I'm talking to him like a lawyer right now.
Yeah.
Just like Exhibit A, this
you
Exhibit
had the suit
B.
on or no?
Yeah, no, I didn't have no suit.
Okay.
Man, no, man, I'm talking about,
with you.
yeah, I had nothing. No, I'm talking about ratchet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm letting them know that I didn't consent to anything, right? So he puts it on the dash, all right? He put basically everything on top of the car, all right? Literally put me in handcuffs. He puts me behind the car. I'm telling my kids, Mom, hey, don't bail me out because I'm going to go all the way, all right? Meaning because I'm going to fight this, all right? Because I understand what's going on. All right, something told me when I got into the car, all right, because I don't watch a lot of bad boy cops.
The best
They
show.
be, you know, when they get in the back of the car, people be talking, crying. And I learned, I'm like, wait a minute, there's a microphone here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? This got to be hooked up to their police department, you know what I'm saying, headquarters. So I get in there and say, I start screaming at the top of my lungs, man. I start getting chills, and I start saying, man, I start saying, I'm not doing business with the state of South Carolina. I'm not doing business with the city of Charleston. That's where I was at. All right, and this is a kidnapping of a natural living person. You know, it's a lot of sovereign things.
Yeah, the
all
sovereign
right,
talk.
after I got done talking, man, I sat back. All right, and I seen the police officer got a phone call. He pulled out a flip phone. I was like, what the hell? Pull out a flip phone, get on the phone.
Men in Black phone.
Yeah, and they say, start talking. Okay. He tells the officer that's standing beside my door, hey, let him out. He's not going. That's all I remember him saying. He's not going. He's not going. And I remember, y'all, he just found a quarter pound of weed,
a gun,
loaded pistol.
and you in the South with
you know
pure
what I'm
whites,
saying?
yeah.
In South Carolina.
Whoa.
All right, so he comes back around, opens the door. All right, now this is a situation. Every time I get put in the car, I always go. It ain't never been a time where I got put back there, they opened the door and let me out.
Yeah.
That ain't never happened. So he opened the door, I'm confused as hell. All right, he turned around, he say, I want you to know something. We're not letting you go because of the things you said. Just know that. That's all he said. You know, again, I'm a hothead, you know what I'm saying, at the time for sure. But something just told me, hey man, don't say nothing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't even time to be right now. You know what I'm
Time
saying?
to make it home.
Man, for sure. I got up, man. He unhandcuffed me, man. They took all my gun, took my weed like that. But man, I got in that car. Me and my kid mama drove off. We didn't say nothing for like 20 minutes. We still had 3 hours to go to get home.
For sure.
Because I was in Greenville, South Carolina at the time. So we drive, man. Like, I'm gonna say about 20 minutes went by. We finally like broke the silence. Like, yo, what the just happened?
Right.
Because I ain't never been in a like, and she ain't never seen nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I literally, this like, you would have thought I was on some snitch.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
would have thought I was a snitch, bro.
Like,
I'm
how
trying
you
to
get
tell
out,
you, man. What?
Watch him for the next 2 weeks, man.
I started telling people, not realizing what I was telling them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, damn. And again, I never went back on that case because this was my heyday. I didn't understand nothing.
Right.
They literally let me go on about my way. I had no tags on my car, man.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? They pulled me over in the heart of College of Charleston. I didn't even know I was there. It was like late at night. All right, literally went on about my way. And again, I don't know if it was because I held it down, like meaning I don't consent to no searches and seizures.
Right.
And I already let them know off the man. Then I
had something on them already.
Man, whoever called them.
Yeah.
And said, hey, he's not going to let him out. Man, I wish I could see that officer and just ask him, man, like, what happened? Like, what was that call? Because I was in the moment of mute, man. It's like something came over me. Like, when he opened that door, I was so damn quiet. Remember, I was loudmouth before I got in there.
Yeah.
When he opened that door, I'm like, yo, what's... He
This
said,
shit actually
but he
work.
made sure he's telling me, hey, listen, we not letting you go because of things you were saying. He made sure to tell
So that
me
means he let you go for the things you
Man,
said.
But I didn't fight him on it, you know what I'm saying?
They just accepted the data.
Man, I just got up, he handcuffed me, got me to my car, and I drove off. Man, I kept thinking like, damn, they gonna pull me over again? Like, what's about to go down? That's why I was quiet for 20 minutes.
Goddamn mega average ass.
Yeah,
Finish
man,
off
we like,
somewhere.
man, let's get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
So 20 minutes went by, we get on like
Mississippi
main
burning,
road.
whatever that was, yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
She told me, man, what the is happening? I said, man, I don't know. Like, I don't know what came over me. That's why I said, like, when you were saying one of the ones, man, I definitely feel like I'm one of the ones in this,
that's
in
no
this
question.
industry for sure.
Especially with the game you given. I never heard it, and I've heard a lot, and I've seen a lot. And this financial literacy, I mean, just human being entry, this security interest what you're giving to the people never been heard before in my era. So I'm glad that you contacted me, and I'm glad I could get us to this people.
You're about to miss everything. The biggest games, wildest fights, and hottest drops. Unless you're locked in with Wirefire. Thousands of live channels, sports, movies, chick flicks, all in one place. More titles than 4 of the top streaming services combined. All for less and 0 ads. Football season's coming. Don't be that guy scrambling for streams every Sunday. You get every game, every play right here. Missing something? Hit up our Discord and request it. No extra cost. We get it up fast. No bootlegs, no annoying Arab subtitles, just clean, sharp, high-definition streams. Watch anywhere. Phone, tablet, laptop, smart TV, everything but Roku. $25 a month gets you 2 devices. Need more? Up to 6 for $45. Still not sold? $5 gets you a 5-day trial. Setups, instant. Full instructions sent by email. Need instant help and tech support? Our Discord has real-time assistance from a real person. Here's the deal. You're either plugged into Wirefire or stuck paying for garbage cable and half-ass streaming apps. Your move.